this is the part where I pretended I didn't start trying to fish with the spin caster and get skunked and then switch over to this. So back to the tiny 10, because this is like a tight spot with some low overhead, and I'm thinking it's kind of perfect for this little dude, which you saw introduced in the earlier video. I adjusted the angle of my phone and zoomed out a little bit because people said that they really didn't see much of the action until I pulled the fish out. So downside of having a tinier handle is I got to put the gear ties closer together, thus resulting in more winds. Wind with a D, not wine as in something that's not encouraging, actually, is that there are a lot of tiny minnow-like things sitting out there. And I'll tell you why it's not encouraging, because if they're flourishing unmolested, that means there's not a lot of stuff eating them right now. So I don't know if there are any big bluegills, but we'll give it a shot. The old gulp magnet, ye oldie. Gulp maganoot. Not seeing a lot of bluegill action here. There might be like really tiny ones, that's about it. Oh, there's something. Oh, no take. Nibble, but no take. Strike indicator. Oh, caught on the grass. There we go. If you watch that line, you'll see stuff's actually nibbling and carrying, but no real take. Sometimes if you dance it in a little bit. Oh, see, things are biting at it, but slightly longer rod might be the ticket. The bow cast is the key. Here's a take. Totally missed it, wasn't paying attention. Whee! Boom. It's funny how you can tell by watching that leader line, that level, or in my case, the braid. You can tell if something's just picking it up and carrying it, but not taking it, just by the way the line moves. The more subtle the movement, if it just kind of turns direction, but doesn't pull, it means they didn't take it. Like that. That's not a take. So there's little stuff nibbling at it. Oh look, a muscovy duck. Is that a muscovy duck? No, I don't see the big red. Yeah, I guess it's got some of that tumor looking stuff. Privyet. That's the extent of my Russian, except for the bad words. A lot of muscovies. There's a couple of big muscovies right there. Oh. Or are they geese? I don't know, but they're definitely big. Let me try the sunny side. What you don't usually see in these videos is the work of the hand. And what I do, like on the catch, what I'll do is I'll take this and tuck it up. There's a catch. I'll take it and tuck it under my arm, and then I can bring the rod up. These are very colorful compared to the ones that are over at some of the other parks I fish. These are bright. The other ones tend to be dark. Like I said, I don't care if they're tiny, especially not when I'm using this sort of rod. Yeah, they're going to stay in the sun. I was casting in the shade, and maybe they're hanging out in the shade, but they're looking in the sun. Who knows? See, watch that line. Can you see that line? See how it subtly moves a little bit, like away from the direction of the wind? There we go. That's the take. Okay. That's a slightly bigger one. Speaking of takes, I will take that. Oh, Muscovy. Yeah, this guy choked. Choked it. Governor DeSantis just issued a stay-at-home order for the entire state. I know what you're saying. Well, if he had a stay-at-home order, why are you fishing? Well, there's a list of activities that they are allowing. Walking, hiking, biking, fishing, buying groceries, going to the drugstore, pharmacy. Does anybody else still call it a drugstore? I know in South Philly, nobody says pharmacy. They always say drugstore. At least where I grew up. Almost had a take. I guess somebody was nibbling at it while I was talking. Running my mouth. Another one. Just kind of hit it. For you people, and there's at least one rather prominent YouTuber, fishing YouTuber, who constantly refers to Tenkara as cane poling. No. Let me tell you the difference between Tenkara and cane poling. Even the way I'm doing it right now is not cane poling. Okay, cane poling, you have a fixed line, you have a cane pole, you have a float, and a very short line. Very short. We're talking only a couple of feet. And you just kind of hang bait out there like a worm, an actual worm, live bait, and you just kind of, and it's not dapping. I'm not dapping. Dap, 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 dap. If you really think that Tenkara is cane poling, you need to watch a few more YouTube videos, other than mine, I mean, like Tenkara USA or the Tenkara Rod Company. They have some excellent Tenkara videos on actual trout streams in awesome places. And you'll see that it is in fact not cane poling. I don't know enough about the specs of this rod. It's around 5 feet. I think I said it in my last video. I'm 5'8", and it comes up to, oh my God, it's less than 5 feet. Short of 5 feet, because with the butt of the rod on the ground, it comes up to my nose, and I'm 5'8". So it's probably closer to 4.5. Maybe 4 feet to 4'8", 4'9". It's definitely under 5 feet. But this would be a great rod for small streams, the kind you could almost spit across. Up north, some of my old trout streams in Pennsylvania are that small. Oh, something just hit it near the surface. I hope I caught that. Yeah, some of the trout streams up north are pretty nice, and some of them are that tiny. Like literally, I could probably reach an 8 to 10 foot rod across them. I remember one in particular, the west branch of the Valley Creek in Chester County had some little tiny spots like that we used to it had little parking cutouts, and you could meander on down to the stream. And I used to just do a light roll cast with a nymph and hello. Oh, whatever he was big enough to take my stuff. Yeah, was that a broken line or nope, that was a broken line. Okay, so it didn't untie, so my knot was good. Give me a sec, I'll try to throw another hook on here. Okay, another gulp. Maggot. All right, wait, let me close this jar and put it away first before I wind up dumping the entire jar in the drink, which, by the way, wouldn't be the first time. If I can catch one again and actually keep this one, catch this one. Yeah, whatever he was big enough to, and this is a 6X tippet, which is the lightest line I have on any Tenkara rod. I figure because I'm mostly going after the little dudes and dudettes, I guess. Because it's so murky, I'm liking this chartreuse thingy, this chartreuse maggot. There's a take. I wonder if the blood on the maggot has any effect on the ability to continue to catch. Like, does it make things better or worse? You know? Like, think of it this way. If you're at, like, Red Robin and they bring you a cheeseburger and you eat it, right? Because that's what you eat, unless you're a vegetarian. But if they brought you a cheeseburger, like, with human blood all over it, which I'm guessing you probably wouldn't eat it. We're talking just like slathered on the bun, you know what I mean? Just fresh blood, just, you know? Oh, hit my hand. That's all right, I'll leave it there. It's around the spot where I caught that thing that took my hook. Yeah, I probably should have let that play a bit. Oh, there's a take. So I'm gonna let this one play a bit. He's big. Get tired. Get tired. Get tired. Get tired. That's what I'm talking about. Don't you dare break me off, you putz. Yeah. Good one. So is this where I end it? Do I just like end it on a high note? You know what? I think I am. I do believe I will end it here. I totally like shrunk this down backwards. I was supposed to do it from the back end, and I didn't. And I'm sorry. The gods of Tenkara are not happy with me. Oh look, just perfect timing. I'm breaking this thing down just in time to see the Signor Tzotzol come by. I'm gonna try something new with the end of this one.